How you doing, Gabriel?
All right, Mark.
All right.
Here, starting another day, getting ready to go out to one of the camps today. We're going to go back to one we visited for the last 2 days. Just want to make a quick stop and then head out to one that is not too far from that same one. Yeah, yesterday we also went to two camps. The one we had gone about 3-4 days ago, and then headed to another one. Yeah.
I saw the video you did in the schoolroom with the children showing them the videos from California. That was pretty amazing.
Yeah, the schools here are inspiring, to say the least. To see children that have gone through so much and still so focused on education. So yeah, it's amazing, and the teachers, the whole Darfuri people are just so much into education. But we talk about education with them, and they still always connected to going back home. So that they want to learn, but they want to learn because they want to do something back home. They want to be teachers, but they want to be teachers back home. So it's so important that they keep it going, but they want to keep studying in Darfur.
Yeah.
And yesterday we always start the morning. There's excitement for us because it's a beautiful morning, and we can get in our car, and it's just fun to ride across the desert and the ups and downs and everything. But then like yesterday we reached the camp, and we start talking to people, and a man kind of comes to us and just introduces himself, and we follow him to his home, and in the tent in his home, we go in there, and there's this little boy, 2 years old, Mahmoud, who's been sick for 8 days, and you can just see the helplessness in the face of the father. I'm there in the tent with him, and he tells me that he doesn't know what illness it is that has his son for 8 days just laying there, barely moving, crying at night. But for me, it's been so difficult when in these situations, because there's absolutely nothing I can do, except for just to be there with the father. And so I feel guilty, feel uncomfortable, but they're still so grateful that we just go with them and kind of be with them, and they're able to tell what is happening to them.
Yeah. What do you think it is that sustains them on a day-to-day basis, and trying to put that into perspective of what we deal with here in the U.S. and dealing with things in a 30-minute basis on television, and everything gets wrapped up in 30 minutes. I mean, these people have been dealing with this for 3 years, and it keeps going on. What do they see past tomorrow and the next day? What keeps them going?
Yeah, it's amazing. We think of that a lot. It's so easy to see them, and say, hey, well, they got shelter, and they're being given food and water. They're okay. But, it's so far from a full existence. You can just see that they're trapped, and that there's a whole part of them that is not living. And for the children, that this is their life. That many of them don't remember anything else. It's just sad to see such a vibrant people, even in these conditions. What their life could be right now in a peaceful Darfur, and for the adults, what keeps them going is really the children. that they really think solely of the children. And when you ask them about, how do they keep on going, and they just say, we have to keep educating our children so that when there's protection in Darfur, we go back. So they want their children to grow up and have a better life. And they have to focus on the daily life. I mean, they have to figure out what are they going to eat the next day. Like I said before, they get their food rations, but after 3 years of eating the same thing, you can understand why they'd want to trade for other food and not necessarily a balanced trade, so that they end up with a lot less food by the end of the month. So, yeah, it's amazing how resilient, how they have to go through this every day, every month, and then keep on going.
Definitely. Well, what do you have on task for people to do today?
I think let's go back to calling the president. Call the White House line. You'll get a very nice person answering, and just tell them about the daily existence of these children, and how it is not a complete life. How President Bush, when talking about Rwanda, he said, not on my watch, and it is the exact same thing happening for the people of Darfur, and it's been happening on our watch, and all of us, we are all responsible for this.
Yeah.
So call the president and let him know your feelings.
What, just to add to that, what do you have to say to those that are just a little, timid to call that phone number, which we can give to everybody online here, but there are going to be a lot of people here, hopefully hundreds, that are watching this that are timid to call, and that it's just intimidating. What do you have a message for those people?
Even for me at the beginning, but it feels so good once you call it, and you get a live person that is very friendly, and after they tell you, okay, we'll pass on your message, it feels so good. It feels like you did something. So I just encourage everybody and to just have in mind the individual people that need the help. So don't even think of the huge issue. Just think of one child that you're helping, and maybe that'll motivate you to make that call.